Hello everyone, the topic is security together with my colleague Fernanda. When we talk about database vulnerability, the first problem is related to user modeling. Database manager systems are provided with authentication and authorization mechanisms. Authentication deals with the identification of the user, which is the user, and is usually based on passwords. That is the so-called paradigm of submitting you know. On the other hand, authorization is dedicated to checking if an authenticated user is enabled to access a certain resource, what the user can do, and it should be noted that authorization is usually done with privilege. The second point, the account, which always includes username and password of a database user, is used by the application. Anyone who has physical or remote access to the computer where the application resides can read and copy the configuration file, storing a plain text password if it works straight to any system. The third problem in security problems is known as SQL injection attacks. Malicious users can insert a specific sequence of characters when completing a form or a web page, determining the generation of dangerous SQL statement. The user will carry out the step of attack and to make the application simple. Authentication mechanisms obtain access to the system without providing valid password. Port scanning, a process dedicated to discovering and exploiting potentially vulnerable servers on a network hosted by extracting data. This is the most common and the most dangerous stage, since it allows the visualization of data. Next slide. The data are currently exchanged in web-based environments. To extract data, the web application uses our database account, where account interfigure to make a connection to the DBMS. When connected, the application generates dynamic query using the shared parameter and run it against the database. The database returns a set of records that the application fetches and, for example, transforms into HTML tables. In our approach, the two layers retain data differently. The user provides its account when logging in. The application ignores the password and uses only the username to display the appropriate web page to users. While each username is associated with a role and each role can access one or more records. The full account is stored in session variable as this needs to be passed to the DBMS when connecting during queries.
Web application and database security. What are web applications? Internet websites are increasingly using web applications to access database systems for information retrieval, translation, and publication. These internet web applications are commonly being used for e-commerce, banking, and e-government. To purchase goods, make a reservation, pay tax, enroll in class, retrieve academic transcripts, and others sometimes. In order to provide this internet service, many are connecting their security sensitive information stored in database directly to the internet. By doing this, organizations are creating security risks of possibly exposing sensitive information, critical business applications being disabled or compromised. It also discusses some options of security service that utilize database, as well as the overall security layers need. Security threats. There are numerous vulnerabilities that threaten web and database service. No matter how secure the web and database server are, there will always be a possibility that someone will discover any vulnerability that threatens integrity. Types of security threats: denial of service attack, slow down or disable a web and or database server that needs access to users. Sniff attack capture network traffic to obtain database password or private information to other alder. Corrupt or steal information. Spoofing attack falsify asset to steal data or disrupt service. And attack motivation, and there are several different motivation factors for someone to break into a site. Hatred or revenge, fun of it, giant or curiosity, money of hired gun, ignorance or stupid, politic or government, business, espionage or warfare. And security options and layers. There are several different security options available and associated layers for security aware system and database for electronic service. Some of the following factors should be analyzed before implementing system: risks, business interruption, property damage, and associated costs. Regulator requirements, state, federal, company, or emerging regulation. Resource, staff, expertise, and cost to implement and maintain. Type of data and use. Is the content public, sensitive, or private information? Security layers. There are multiple layers involved with delivering a web application that access a data securely. This layer can include network, operating system, web server, firewalls, and database. Web database and the DMC. Figure picture 2 web database, not in DMC. Show system model option for isolating security critical database is attacked by a denial of service or sniff attack the security critical internet database. Server shall be able to continue performing most business functions to support internet operation. Web database in DMC is considered to be the most secure in protecting an internet network of the two